Hey guys, what's going on? Happy Sunday. It's a great Sunday. I just actually finished leaving church. Now I'm about to go get some breakfast at my favorite breakfast spot. I know, but it's already 2:30 in the afternoon. But I just want to clear up some thoughts that I expressed yesterday on my Facebook page. I feel like people didn't get what I was saying because of the reaction I got to it. And that's cool, but that doesn't stop the deep message behind it. And I feel like the message behind it is just so important that I want to get out on here and share it with you guys. I guess I got my little makeup on today. You know what I'm saying? I guess, bro. I guess I'm doing a little thing or two, guys. Sometimes. But here, what it is that I said, if I were to give you 90 ounces of water. Now, I had to backtrack and realize people don't be drinking water. That's a big stumbling block. That's a big hit or miss right there. If people don't even drink water, and then if they do drink water, they don't even know how much water they're supposed to drink a day. So I went on Google, I Googled this, and usually it says you're supposed to drink like 6 cups of water a day. However, people who are like more active or, healthier men and women, they said like for me, I'm active, I'm in the gym like 5 days a week. They said that we supposed to drink 9 to 13 cups of water a day. I have to break this down, obviously, because but anyways, 9 to 13 cups a day for active men and women, right? So it's like 8-ounce cup. So if you're drinking 9 cups of water a day and they're 8 ounces, that's 72 ounces of water. But if you go up to 13 times 8, that's 104 ounces of water that you're drinking. Fluid ounces of water that you're supposed to drink every day. So for healthy active men and women, we're supposed to drink between 72 ounces and 104 ounces of water per day. Probably if you're a man, you're supposed to drink more, so you're supposed to be on the higher end of that scale. So I put on Facebook, if you drink if I give you 90 ounces of water, but I put rat poison in that water, it's gonna make you sick and you will most likely die. I said, in the same way that and I was relating this to who we listen to and who we watch on Facebook and YouTube and Instagram, all these people that are here influencing our lives in real life as well. But I was kind of mostly talking about like people who we watch like in the videos. Like I watch maybe like one person consistently, and I know this person is good for me, like period. But there's other people out there that people are listening to that the consensus is always like, oh, this person, they say some really good stuff. It's a lot of wisdom about life. They say some good things. It's the truth. And what I was relating the 90 ounces of water back to is like, if I give you 90 ounces of water, anybody would think, oh, you're doing a good thing, right? A human being. If I give you 90 ounces of water, you're gonna assume that I'm doing you a good thing, because that is your daily water or fluid intake that doctors recommend, right? So you're assuming I'm doing a good thing for you. However, you don't know me really, and let's say if I put just a little dash of rat poison in that water that I give you, you're thinking I'm doing you a good thing, but really I'm killing you. Really, I'm making you sick. And this is the same way that we're listening to certain influencers online, certain podcasts, certain people, and they're speaking things into our lives, and they're saying a lot of good things, right? They give you a lot of wisdom, things that sound good, things that sound right, things that sound great, right? So that is your 90 ounces of water. That is what you think is the good part of it, that you know that you feel like this is something that really resonates with you. This is something that you should hear. This is something that could really prosper your life and move your life forward, and this and that, right? So that's the 90 ounces of water. So that's what the people that you're listening to online, they're giving. That's the good stuff that you feel like that they have enlightened you to, the good stuff, the 90 ounces of water. Okay, the doctor recommended. I hope you get that by now. But then within a lot of these messages, within the 90 ounces of water, which is represents the good things that they're saying, things that you resonate with, things that you love, things that you feel like are enlightening you and pushing your life forward. Within that, they are saying things, and even if they don't say it like explicitly with their mouth, like they're not saying the exact words, there's also like the aura of their message. There's also like the behind the message, like reading between the lines, and the overall, let's say, mood of the message. These are things that you learn in like English and language arts class. Like you learned how to dissect and stuff like that in those kind of classes. Like it's when people are speaking or when you're reading something, you have to also understand what is behind it. It's not only the plain words or whatever the person's saying that you take for face value. There's also something, there's also a mood or a theme behind anything that somebody is trying to tell you. Like I'm in your face right now, I'm speaking to you about something that's near and dear to me, something is in my heart. So you got to ask yourself, why is she on this good Sunday? You feel me? All dressed up on this good Sunday, about to go have her some good food to eat, chill and relax, and in the midst of everything, she wants to talk to me about this message that I'm talking to you about here. Where is that coming from? Where is it coming from? A good place, or is it coming from a bad place? What is her intention behind the message? And that's what it is. It's about the intention behind the message, and you have to be able to see that in everything you're looking to. I may sound good. What I'm talking to you right now, I may sound great. I may sound like I know what I'm talking about. I may even sound intelligent. And that's a lot of things. That's a number one thing that mixes people up. They feel like just because people are sounding intelligent, like it's a good message. Someone could sound not as intelligent and it's still a good message, and it's still wisdom and something you should listen to, but you reject it because they don't sound the way you want it to sound, or they don't deliver it the way you want the message to be delivered. And that's your bad. That's the mistake that many people made. But what I'm saying is, back to what I was saying, when someone gives you a message, you have to ask yourself, what is the intent behind the message? Don't just drink the 90 ounces of water, which is all the good things that you feel like they're telling you, and not really inspect that water to see if it could have something in it, to see if it could have a little dash of poison in it. And don't look over the little dash of poison, because 90 ounces of water, it's not going to do nothing but clean out your system, detox you, and make you pee. That's a lot. But a little dash of rat poison, it will take you up out of here. So don't just look at the big stuff. Don't just look at the majority. You have to inspect it and look at the little bit of it that's in there, the little extra, that little small dot of something that you can't see. And in every message, and in every message, there is something behind it, and you have to decide that little dot. You have to decide, what is the intent? What is the theme? Where is this person operating from? Are they operating from a spirit of hatred, of low self-esteem, insecurity? Or are they operating from a place of love and wanting to see people do better, and wanting to see growth in the community, and wanting to see people love and cherish themselves better and do better? And that's why they're speaking. You have to ask yourself that, because that little dot that you don't inspect within that 90 ounces of water, which is all the good stuff that they're telling you, that is the thing that will take you up out of here. That is the thing that will derail your life and send you down a road and a path that you never expected to go, a path that God never wanted you to go down, and a path that will derail your life completely. It matters. And a lot of people don't understand how that little dash of whatever it is, like that little dash of rat poison that I made the example in the 90 ounces of water. People like to overlook that dash, and that dash is the one that's going to take you up out of here. That dash is the one that is going to fill your life with so much of the anxiety and depression and all these other kind of worries and everything that you didn't even have before. But because you listen to this message, this is what this message is sowing into your heart and mind. This is why the Bible tells us that we have to guard our heart and we got to guard our mind. We can't just listen to everybody or everything. We have to guard this place, because someone who has the intention to do you bad, to do you wrong, they're gonna say a lot of things. These messages are not gonna work. They're not gonna resonate with the people. If someone has a lie or some discord that they want to sow into your life to mess up a generation, to break down families, to break you down, to make you feel like you're worthless, it has to come in a good package. It has to come in a package that seems good. It has to come in something that seems like it has a lot of truth and a lot of wisdom and a lot of knowledge behind it. It has to come like that in order for you to receive it, in order for you to drink it, in order for you see a nice cold gallon of water and you say, listen, I'm supposed to increase my fluid intake anyway, the doctors recommend it. You see a nice cold gallon of water, or room temperature for the ones who actually drink water. Us people who drink water, we like it room temperature. So you see a nice 90 gallons and you're like, ooh, this is gonna refresh me, this is gonna detox my system, this is gonna make me seem good, and you didn't even inspect it to see that dash of rat poison that's gonna mess you up, and that's gonna derail your life. That's gonna take more than a gift. That's gonna wreak havoc on your mind and on your heart. You have to inspect what you're eating and drinking. And some people, they're gonna come on here and they're gonna think I'm actually talking about water. I'm actually talking about some food. I'm not talking about water. The 90 ounces of water represents the messages that you are listening to, the people that you're allowing to speak on your life, and you're getting all this wisdom and knowledge from. The 90 ounces of water represents all the good things that they're saying, all the good things, the things that you think is great things that they're saying, things that you think is very knowledgeable, that's gonna prosper your life and push your life forward, right? But that's the 90 ounces of water. But the dash of rat poison that one could put in the water is that little lie, which is actually their true intent. It's actually what they really want it's actually what they really want to be programmed in the mind of people. That little dash of that little bad intent is the rat poison that ruins your life. But it's not actually rat poison. It's the bad intent towards the message. It's the mindset that they want you to take on that doesn't benefit you anyway. You start to get mad at people. You start to hold grudges at people. You start to look at people like they're less than you, like they're less valuable than you, and you're better than them. Or some of these messages, their intent is to make you feel less valuable, to make you feel like you're worthless. So you're listening to all these good things, but the when you read between the lines, or you see like the intent of the message, it at the end of the message, you listening to everything, at the end, for some reason, you're feeling worse about yourself. For some reason, you feel like you thought you had your life together, but obviously you didn't. For some reason, you feel like now you got to race and do all these things and get desperate and frantic to get your life together and do something to change your life, or it's over for you. No, there's nothing wrong with bettering your life, increasing your life. I am on that journey with you. Trust me, there's nothing wrong with trying to make your life better, to learn new things and open your mind to new possibilities, experiences, opportunities. There's nothing wrong with that. But make sure we understand that, number one, we have value. We have value to begin with. Everything that we need, and this is the belief system that I have in myself. Everything I need, God has blessed me with. It is on the inside, but it's up to me to bring it out. But I'm gonna do that calmly. I'm going to do that from a foundation where I know that God loves me, God wants to prosper me, and He wants good things for me, that I don't have to be scared, I don't have to be worried, I don't have to be frantic about anything, that everything will happen in due time and all things will work together for my good, so I don't have to be worried about a thing, okay? Yes, I have to put in the work to see the results that I want to see, absolutely, but do I have to be worried and frantic and feel like I'm worthless as I am right now? Absolutely not. I am worthy right now of everything that I want to see in my life in the future. I'm worthy of it right now. I am blessed right now. Even though I want more in my life right now and there's more I want to see, I am blessed right now. I am covered, I am protected, and I have a sound mind about what the future holds for me. I'm a sound mind. I'm not worried. Again, I'm not feeling depressed about the future. I have a sound mind about my future. Okay, and that's where I operate from, and I feel like it gives me so much strength knowing that it's not that I'm deficient or I lack anything right now. Okay, that's far from the truth. I am far from deficient. I don't believe in lack over my life. Okay, right now I'm good enough. I have what I need. God will provide me what I need. God has provided me with what I need, and he will provide me with more. And this is the place I operate from as I move on my journey up the ladder or down the path that I want to see in my life. So if a message tries to come to me and make me feel like I'm less than as I am right now, I can't accept it. If a message tries to come to me and make me feel like I'm a loser, I'm a bum, I'm not doing enough with my life, I can't accept it. Because you're trying to push me, you're trying to make me feel worthless and trying to make me feel like I'm worthless now, and if I acquire different things in my life, then I'll have more value, and things don't give me value. Things don't give me value. Okay, it's me working in my purpose and me being who God calls me to be. Those things are the fruits or the results of everything that I already am, that everything that God has already given me. Those things are the rewards of it, but it doesn't make me who I am. It doesn't make me who I am. So I can't accept a message telling me that I'm worthless because of the mistakes I've made in my past, because of the decisions I made in my past. See, if a message trying to hold you captive to decisions that you made in your past that you're not as proud of, or you're not proud of, then it's not a message for me, because I know that I get forgiveness. Yeah, we all have to deal with the consequences of the mistakes we made. Yes, of course. But I know that I have forgiveness in the Lord, and as long as my future is in his hands, whatever mistakes I've made, God will make it up to me. God will give me anything I don't lack. God will give me I have enough grace and mercy on my life that God could give me a new start, a new beginning, and he could rewrite my story. That's just where I operate from. So I can't listen to no message saying that I made a mistake. I can't listen to no message saying, you're 27, you're too old, you should have been got married, now you need to get desperate and start giving your body away and not be celibate because you're old and you need to get married, and you're not gonna men are not gonna see value in you, and men who have high value men are not gonna see value in you. You see, I can't accept that because the God I know and the God I serve, that doesn't coincide with that message. That doesn't agree with his message. The God I know I serve knows that no matter what age I am, I have value. No matter what age I am, he could make something happen for me. As long as I keep doing what I'm supposed to do, loving myself, working on myself, doing what he wants me to do, being obedient to what he wants me to do, and anything is possible for me. That's the God I serve. Anything is possible. He makes the impossible possible. So how am I going to listen to your message putting limits on my life? You see that? So that's how you really have to look at it, especially if you're Christian. This is the mindset you have to have. If you're not a Christian and you want to subscribe to those kind of ideals, I mean, do what you do, but I've never seen any kind of worry and desperation and any kind of frantic and panic make anybody's life better. If anything, that's going to make you choose the wrong decisions, and it's going to you're going to end up worse than you started off. So really take that into consideration. I've been here. I'm ready to go and eat. I am so hungry, but I just wanted to stay with you guys and just give you this message as it comes to me. And I love you guys, and I'll see you soon.